I first moved to London when I was 18. I'm an actress. I always wanted to act, and I think when I was like 13 and I properly got into it, it was sort of decided then that I would move to London. It was always sort of a given. It was never like an epiphany when I was 18 and I had to make a decision. It was like, okay, now I just get to pack up and go. And I moved in with family friends because it was sort of the only feasible way I could fund living in London at 18 without being on like a uni course for a loan or anything like that. But I did a short course in Covent Garden, which I loved because I felt like I was part of London and I was all in like the hubble bubble of it, and I liked that fast pace. I liked being in the centre of it all. I also did an internship in a theatre, which was a couple of days a week, and that was in Ealing, which was just sort of outside of where I was living. And that was fun, but it was quieter, and I felt like I was in a town. I didn't really feel like I was in London. And then that was kind of when I realised that London is this huge place, and you can kind of get swept up in it, or you can feel really separate. And I think it's just lots of little towns all put together and under this one name. I don't feel like it's this one place of home. I don't know. But then I was there for a year, and then I moved home. I decided to try for drama school, so I needed money and coaching, and I just kind of wanted to be at home for all that kind of stuff. So I moved back home with my parents, and then and was flying up and down to London, and that kind of like reignited my love for it because I wasn't living there, and I got to see all like the fun bits of it. And then I decided again, I always had this like draw to it, and then I decided when I was just turned 21 that I would move back permanently and that set up base and move in with friends and do it properly and have that sort of like young living experience that I hadn't had, and all my friends were at uni doing those things, so London was like the best place for it, I thought. So I moved back, and I'm still here. I'm still in the same house that I moved to, and I'm still acting. I'm rehearsing for a play, and that's back in Ealing. Coincidentally, no ties sort of from before, and it's nice. I like that now. I know London better. I know it's like you have different parts of it for different moods. So I live 600 metres away from Richmond Park, so if I'm craving the countryside, I get to have that. And then if I want the real city buzz, I get to have that, you know, with like 40 minutes to an hour train journey or something, and it's there. So everything like London offers you so much, but it depends if you're in the right mindset for it, I think. I think I could stay here for the rest of my 20s because it's just got everything, and I think you get used to knowing, and you sort of take it for granted that you've got everything on your doorstep and you don't have to travel that far. And I don't know, I'm thinking moving to the countryside, you take that for granted because you can't have that as easily. But for me, I don't think London's like forever. I don't have deep roots here that I could feel like I could stay here forever and set up base forever. I don't know, I feel a bit anonymous here, and I don't know, you just get lost a bit.